Welcome, everybody, to your favorite channel and mine. Let's talk about sleep. The only channel on YouTube devoted solely to sleep and sleep disorders. I don't know if that's true or not, but it sounds good. It's based on the book of the same name. Amazon link to this in the description box down below. And as I always say, these videos are for education only. So today's topic is a little bit morbid. We're going to be talking about dementia and sleep. There's been a couple of studies, more than a couple of studies in the last few years, looking at poor sleep and its risk for Alzheimer's, dementia, and other forms of dementia. And it's well known that if people don't sleep well chronically, there is an increased risk for dementia. And it's not clear exactly why yet. People are still trying to figure that out, but we're going to go over some of the information today. I would say probably the biggest link that we know of is poor quality sleep and sleep deprivation, right? Both of those can be tied back to sleep apnea, which is a condition I talk a lot about on this channel, right? Obstructive sleep apnea. And while it's not understood why, but studies have shown that in looking at the cerebrospinal fluid of people who have sleep apnea, and that's the fluid that is in our spinal column. It goes all the way to the brain. It's kind of like the circulatory system of the brain. Okay, our CSF is called. When people do spinal taps, we're looking at the CSF, right? So the CSF has been found in patients with sleep apnea to have markers of impending Alzheimer's down the road. Okay, so essentially these are the toxic buildup or toxic proteins that get built up that the brain can't clear away. Okay, that's essentially what we're looking at here. And over decades of this stuff can build up and cause damage to the areas of the brain that are responsible for memory and things of that nature, which is where Alzheimer's comes from. Okay, so while people are working on that, the question is, all right, what can we do about it? Right now, we're trying to understand more about this. What we do know is that one of the best things you can do to help prevent dementia is make sure you're getting quality sleep, right? If you have sleep apnea, to take care of it, right? Regular exercise. I tell a lot of probably all my patients to, especially if they have concerns about dementia, is to get regular exercise. Even if there's not necessarily weight loss associated with it, just regular exercise can be very, very helpful in staving off dementia. There's been studies looking at various foods people can eat and things that have antioxidant properties. Can that stave off dementia? And there's some data to suggest that's possible. So these antioxidants are found in things like kale and spinach, and in fruits like I'm just gonna get my notes here, like oranges and oranges, papaya, tangerines. Those are beta-cryptoxanthins. Again, a lot of this is not hammered home as far as definitively. If you eat kale, you're gonna, definitively prevent dementia. But if you do these things regularly, in the context of getting regular exercise and sleeping well and taking care of sleep apnea, you're putting yourself at the best risk possible, or the best position possible to prevent risk of dementia down the road. Okay, so the sleep apnea part of it, that is a kind of a newer component of this as far as what's been known or what's been discovered recently. But if we go back to a study I talk about quite often, the University of Rochester found about 10 years ago or so that when rats go into very, very deep sleep, there are certain parts of the brain which actually shrink down, and that allows for more circulation in that CSF that we talked about, and it helps get rid of those toxic proteins as they build up. So the theory is that in humans, if you're not sleeping deeply enough for a long period of time, that circulatory process is not able to happen, and those toxic proteins kind of get left behind. Okay, so that's one of the theories. But like I said, fortunately, there's things that we can do about it. There's not really a pill yet to say, here, take this and everything will go away. But if we're just looking at lifestyle changes we can do right now, that's how to do it. So take care of sleep apnea, Eat a lot of green leafy vegetables, tangerines, papayas, oranges. Get enough rest, get enough quality and quantity of sleep, and if you have sleep apnea, take care of it. And that's the video for today. So if you have any questions on this or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. Once a month, I will answer any and all questions. And until next time, sleep well.